Hello, everyone. RPG Kingdom Kid here, back with some more metaphor. In the previous video, we got Junith to join us. Yes, but now we also have our next mission for us. We have to find a relic, and Luis has us going after a specific relic, but we have no idea where it's at. So we gotta go around and go talk to some people because we don't really have an objective, I guess. We don't really have a place to go to, so it's just gonna be like, let's just go around, talk, I suppose. Pleasure sports for Jen, and you too could, a candidate. And not only that, but the impudent Elda who dared to interrupt my speech. If you're going to interfere again, just passing by. If you're not doing anything offensive, your presence here is a destruction. Must gather as many followers as they can, after all. Jeez, what an obnoxious toad. What's the world coming to if a scuzz bucket like him can be a notable candidate? Well, we need to go get our money because we made a bet on ourselves.
Hey.
Oh, we gotta find some information around here before we try to go somewhere else.
Oh, fine.
All these able-bodied candidates gathering here for the Expedition of the Brave. This is the best. I can't wait to see them showcasing their skills in the Colosseum. Those perfectly chiseled muscles straining against brutal beast. Sure, yeah. We've got to go eat before I remember. So let's just tone it down for now.
Wonderful. You are.
A divine lance, was it? That's some pagan crap, ain't it? God's one of them, not a gleamer like me, eh? You seen any mystery around here, then? Someone who seems like they might know more about it? I told you I don't know anything, didn't I? Find a crowd and you can bet there'll be a Mysterio or two there. Now booger off! I think they might avoid crowds of people if I'm being honest. But maybe it's worth checking a tavern or something. Well, I was gonna check the tavern. Okay. Oh, Mystari!
Hey, listen.
I know Mystari's here, but...
Hey.
excuse me. Oh, it's you two. Why address me while I'm enjoying a meal? I am a customer of this tavern. I have no obligation to respond to an unfamiliar fairies. If you want to know something, it's common sense to ask an employee first. Do you disagree?
Sure.
No, I don't. Let's talk to the lady who owns the place, shall we? Glad you understand. Good day to you. Well, okay then.
Huh?
Can I help you? Something tells me you're not here to eat. Divine Lance? Not sure I'm the best person to ask about that sort of thing. No, wait. Someone else I was rambling on about that just a bit ago. Had a large mask on. Must have been Mystari. He seemed awfully bothered about it. He's bothered about the lance? Sounds like he may know something. Any idea where he went? I believe he mentioned something about taking a boat to the island. He must be headed towards the coast by the Merchant's Bazaar, won't you say?
Okay, so...
If we hurry, we might be able to catch him. Let's head for the Merchant's Bazaar.
Hey, listen.
Can I fast travel? Oh. Oh, well, there's the Mystari right there.
Wonderful.
As of yet, thou art but one who hath made a small ripple. In the time to come, we shall judge if thou art a worthy vessel for our power. To become a true king of the land, thou must not fight alone. Together with brave comrades, thou shalt divide souls. Alright, aim for you, go king. Protected by the royal magic. Suppose that means we owe your supporters our thanks.
Hey.
You're Mystari, right? Are you the one they were talking about in the tavern? We're trying to learn anything we can about the Divine Lance. Maybe you can fill us in?
You see.
Seek your answers from the chief, not me. He's set to return to the island via ship any moment now. He'll be wearing a mask and carrying a staff, both passed down for generations.
Then...
If that's the case, we better hurry to the Merchant's Bazaar and search for a person in a mask.
Wonderful.
All right then. Oi!
Oi!
Right then.
Oi! Is this where the...
What is it?
All right then.
Yes, it is here.
Wonder if I
Unless he only shows up at night.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I'll probably only show up at night.
Now what am I to do? Well
Whoa.
met, eh?
Check
Hey, them
this
story
out.
over there.
I can't believe this. He would have them all take what they please. This same atrocity all over again. Damn him, and damn his crown theocracy.
He's in quite a state. Though I can hardly blame him, with everyone ordered to ransack his homeland. For now, how to approach him?
They've really crossed the line.
Wait. You're not with the Sanctus Church. One of the few who aren't, it seems.
I don't know much about divine relics, but I know all too well what it's like to see your homeland threatened.
The divine relics are symbols of our faith. More than that, they are the soul of our culture, our history.
Followers of the old native beliefs worship idols that are known to conduct magic, which they call divine relics. But unlike the igniters of modern times, they are primitive in make and function, and often dangerous. So said my studies, at least.
Oh, far from it. Divine relics aren't primitive in the least. That's just Sanctus propaganda. Really, it's the opposite. Most of these relics are powerful beyond belief, and igniters are just our crude imitations of them. If you'd ever seen one yourself, you'd know the difference. They don't call them divine for nothing. With powers like that, they might as well have come from the
Ooh,
gods.
powers of the
That's
gods!
songstress. Didn't expect to hear all this from you, after what you said for the crowd.
Well, a job's a job. But as I'm sure you're aware, pagans aren't the only ones oppressed by the church.
You really are well informed. And it sounds like you know something of oppression. Did you perhaps come from the Mage Academy?
Details, darling. I've seen abuse of powers before, and I'd rather not see it again.
The other candidates seem bent on taking relics by any means necessary. But you all seem different.
To be fair, we are looking for one. The only relic we know by name right now is Dracodios.
The Lance of the Dragon God. So that's why you came up to me. I suppose anyone would want our homeland's greatest treasure. The Lance is no secret we're trying to hide. Truly, I hope mainlanders come by the scores to see it. Our village is on an island in the World Tree's embrace, where the Dragon God sleeps.
World Tree?
On a clear day, you can
Dragon
see it from
God?
the sand.
An island across the ocean. You mean Verga Island, then? It is a large island in the inland sea. Most of its inhabitants are Mustari, and it remains the only place in the land where Sanctism has not taken root.
I'm not out to abolish Sanctism myself. I just don't want everything we believe in to be destroyed.
So that's why you're in this race.
I thought I could change the world. And then I saw the truth. What a fool I was. I've not introduced myself yet, have I? My name is Edeni. Take my advice. Forget about Dracodios. We can't hand it over, and you'll never reach it anyway.
What do you mean?
No ship would carry you there, among the first of many reasons. Even so, it's no place for an outsider. It's time I stopped chasing a fool's dream. I need to face reality. And if you're smart, you'll do the same.
Well, sounds like Dracodios is on Verga Island somewhere. Is there really no ship passage there? This is the biggest port in the kingdom.
'Tis true, his words reminded me. Thanks to both sea currents and cultural tensions, the only merchant ships passing Verga Island embark from Montario.
But Montario's on the other side of the bloody sea. You can't seriously be suggesting we go there first and then loop back to Verga. We'd never make the deadline.
Then let's ballywell conquer this inland sea ourselves. Don't worry, chums. I'm on the job.
You worried about Lady Juna? Actually asking this time, not just prodding.
Shut up.
Tell. You still don't trust them, do you?
How can I? We've only known them for a matter of days. Look,
The whole Gladell mess. You really think they're innocent?
Then let's go with them, yeah? Me and you. You do whatever makes sense to you, Del. You know I'll follow wherever you go.
You never could keep your mouth shut, eh?
Well, hello.
What the?
Wait a second. You're not saying this thing can sail now?
Quite right. While you lot were hobnobbing at old Luis's soiree, I had his run all to myself. And believe you me, I got quite an eyeful. Came away full of ideas. After all, this old girl wasn't designed as a land runner alone. All about modular design, don't you know? Flexible jointage. So I did a bit of tinkering.
But why? We'd not even spoken of the island until moments ago.
Island Schmyland, milady. Look at the map.
Milady.
What's our shortest route to Ontario, eh? A straight shot through the inland sea.
Huh. The man has a point. That never dawned on me.
Besides, I've kept my ears open, what? Here there be monsters and all that rot? You'll need more than a ship for these waters. You'll need a proper sea runner.
Oh, right. Eurus, you weren't at the exhibition, so you wouldn't know. Forden already killed the big sea monster out there. It had a huge head.
Really? Don't tell me you're making the trip in that.
Why are you two here?
Bodyguard duty, Lady Juna. We're along for the ride, especially since you're bound for some remote wild island.
These poor newcomers are working so hard and you still can't trust them. Or is it me you don't trust?
We're here on Master Luis's orders. I'm sure I don't have to outline the pecking order there. Or do you have a problem with us being around?
No, no
Rather,
problem.
We're running short on beds.
Oh, don't worry. Del doesn't take up as much space as me.
Oh, belt up. Besides, you really expect this rust bucket to survive a night at sea?
If you don't like it, leave. Nobody's forcing you to come.
Looks like we're crewmates then. Nothing like a sea voyage for a bit of fun, yeah?
This is a fine mess. Wasn't expecting them along. What do you think their angle is?
They still suspect us.
They probably still suspect us.
I agree. We definitely crossed a line with the whole Gladell incident.
Suppose that's that, eh? I'll do a last check on her amphibials, make sure she's shipshape. Give me a shout when you're ready.
Okay, but like, I want to get my money.
Now what to do?
I want to get my money. There probably isn't anything else we can really do, is there? Oh, God damn it, I keep...
All right then.
Yeah, there really isn't nothing too much. I mean, I guess I could see if there's a new bounty. Actually,
Let's go see.
oh no, can't really. I guess she doesn't really have anything to say.
Welcome.
Let's not.
All right. Yeah, nothing we can do then. Time to go. Until we get to our first look. Until we get to our location, I suppose.
But that's proper race.
Beg pardon?
Ready to depart?
Oh, time to weigh anchor already. Don't forgot anything, are you? Should I go check out equipment? I think we'll be fine. I just got hold of a chart with this route. We're all set for our trip to Verga Island. Now then, let's set sail for new lands.
Verga Island is this spot right here. Wonder how many days away it is.
Looks like it'd take 1, 2, 3, 4.
This place here.
Let's see.
Will we stop here, or is that something we do if we have to like go over here or something? Anyway, let's go.
This.
Oh,
Seems like an odd route to get to Verga Island. We can't just go straight. The region's currents are a right pain, McGann. We must go around and across them, least they carry us off course. By my reckoning, it'll take us 4 days and 3 nights, give or take. 3 nights at sea, huh? Hope Stroll can handle it. With Juna and her 2 thrones in our sight, tensions may be high. Well, nothing to do but move forward. Jolly good. Rest assured, I'll get us through these waves to Verga Islands gentle as can be. To the high seas.
Tis actually moving. A fine effort.
Was it ever in doubt? You're the master at the helm, my dear.
My dear.
Verga Island, eh? Well, I can say it's wholly foreign to me.
Tis a land within an archipelago where many Mustari live. I've heard their faith involves a special maiden of some kind.
How have they managed to avoid the church's influence? I doubt they've the manpower or arms to fend off the crown theocracy.
there's something there that could overturn history, as the Sanctists tell it. Something so damning they couldn't even afford their soldiers seeing it. So the rumors say, at least. Might just be a conspiracy theory.
As for this dragon god's lance, we shall need to negotiate.
If negotiations are even on the table.
Ugh, why all the fuss? Just kill him and take it.
Nothing else works, yeah? Keep it simple.
It's always kill, kill, kill with you two.
Hey, Lord Luis's orders. Don't need to tell you, do I?
Yet you'd impugn Count Luis's reputation with wanton massacre. Simple, was it?
Ugh, give it a rest. Are we there yet?
Hard to talk strategy with those two hanging around.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, feast your ears on this! The Elder Boy candidate seems to have crossed the channel to the island! On a gauntlet runner, too!
Is he alright? They say the waters are clear amongst us now, but...
If he made it, that means my husband can go out fishing again, doesn't it?
I have to say, I expected at least one daredevil to try plowing straight through the inner sea, but I never thought it'd be that boy.
That's the same lad who exposed that lady from Martira, isn't it? He's not bad.
But Verga Island's infamous people. Treacherous! Even the Crown Theocracy struggled with them for years. So how will this shake out? The festivities have just begun.
The festivities
The gauntlet
have
runner
just
takes to the
begun.
water in its new form, setting out to the wide open sea. Their destination, Verga Island, an enigmatic foreign land that not even the long arm of Sanctism can reach. Not all present now would count themselves as allies. Will this prove difficult, or something else entirely?
Yura speaking.
Come in. Nice voice is echoing out of the runner phone. Osmond got his fishing gear laid out on the deck, and if you're keen on learning, ask him. Can't promise he'll stop if you slip overboard, though, so be careful. Well, let's see. Ismay sometimes leaves fishing gear on deck, which you can use to fish. Any fish you catch can be used in ingredients when cooking. 3 days until we arrive at Verga Island, I think. Having Juna and those brothers around has certainly made the Gauntlet Runner livelier.
Seriously.
I was wondering what sort of rubbish excuse of a ship I'd find, but gotta admit, the inside's impressive, compared to the rest of it at least. Honestly, it would not surprise me if one of the brothers joins us. And the reason why they join us is because the other brother... I have a feeling he will die, and the younger brother will join us. I don't. There's just something in my mind that's like, yeah, no, the younger brother will join us, or at least one of them will join us. God, can't any of you have the fucking fragrant salts that I need? I want to make that bread. It's a piece of cake to make a baby cake. If the way is hazy, you got cooking by the book. You know you can't be lazy. Never mess a recipe. The cake will end up crazy. If you do the cooking by the book, then you'll have a cake. Top secret poetry, do not read. Well then. I won't read right now. I want to see where everyone else is at. Also, fishing does sound pretty fun. But I can do that later. I'm curious as to where's the, there it is. Like, I'm curious what the... Where's everyone else at? They might be on the upper deck. Even moon at such speeds, it looks like it can still catch fish. No idea how that works. Perhaps they're drawn by the runner's magala crystals. Or perhaps they're just curious. Either way, I certainly won't want for entertainment on our way to the island.
A sea breeze is perfect until you smell the fish and feel your hair. I'm quite ready to make a landfall, actually.
Speaking of,
This is some rudder your man's put together, full of weird things I've never seen before. Spends his off hours working on the runner suit, does he? Yeah, I feel like he could join us. We'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'd have 5 of the, I mean, if you count me as well, that's 6. We'd have 6 of the 9 tribes. And if you want to count Neuros as part of the team, that's 7 right there. So the only tribe we wouldn't have is a Mustari and the ones that have long lives. All right, let's go read that book. Let's see what it boosts our things up. Maybe eloquence. I feel like that's probably what it would do. Bold blocks letters span the cover. Do not read. Something tells me this is Juno's creative journal. I haven't read it yet. Probably something Juno wrote herself. Says not to read it, but doesn't that just make you want to look inside more? Gain more courage. Hey, that might be actually helpful. Let's do it. Clusters of cryptic phrases and abstract drawings fill the pages. Is this written in some sort of trance? Difference between moonlight and starlight. The difference between me and you. Difference between love and romance. Inquiries like these flood the pages. Don't know why, but reading through this has got me into a cold sweat. Shivers running down my spine. Well, we can certainly say this artistic expression is a serious business for Juna. I feel like glimpsing Juno's raw creative passion has increased my courage.
All right.
Oh, hello. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hello. There's still more to read in the book. I'll pick it up from here next time.
As the sun
that was
below
interesting.
the horizon and the stars begin to reflect off the water's surface, the gauntlet runner reaches the shore. Lurking below the surface, in the black and fathomless deep, are the eager eyes of predatory hunters. But the party, safe inside their gauntlet runner, relaxes from the burdens of their voyage, gazing out over calm waters.
I think that was a question I actually had in the previous part, was the whole about the not possibilities, about, like, I wonder if there's more, you know, if there's more stuff for, or not more stuff, but I wonder if that increases more than just by 4. Being watched, so be careful what you say. Imagination, imagination, imagination. I admit, I was half thinking this stinky little gauntlet runner was gonna sink any second, but I did a decent job running today. And of all the candidates runners, this one's pretty fast for what it is, you know? Well, I'd have set 1 foot on it without Lady Juna being here.
Quite.
I don't anticipate any monsters attacking like we'd see on land, but never know. I best get the emergency lights on just in case. Well, let's be honest, no run-of-the-mill monster could possibly capsize my sea runner.
Got it.
If you think I'm going to take my eyes off you just because it's past sundown, think again. You want to try something, go ahead. See what happens. Count Luis won't be asking me to justify myself. We clear? Imagination, imagination, imagination. All imaginations. Well, let's talk to Lady Juna.
Oh my.
Oh, if it isn't Clyde. So bored. I'm just not in the mood to sing. It would sure be nice to have someone to talk to.
By recalling the past and planning for the future of Juna, maybe I can hold my imagination. Yes. Let's talk to Juna.
So now we have to find the Mustari tribe's divine relic. Isn't that fabulous? Calling this an absurd demand would be an understatement. But I must admit, if we can't handle this, then Luis will never acknowledge us. We absolutely must succeed.
Yeah.
As long as you're with us, we can do it.
Oh, of course. But don't forget, we're also relying on you to lead. You better do right by us.
When can I start my social link with you?
I'm just happy to have this opportunity to fight alongside you. Living on Luis's foot was a lonely place to be, you know. I held my ground thus far. Though if I'm honest, I was scared the whole time. I had to talk myself into keeping a stiff upper lip, so to say. But being past that, I feel more hope than I ever have. I'm not alone anymore, and I have faith that we'll save the prince.
I feel like my imagination decreased as Juna and I talked about things to come.
Now then.
Oh my god! I'm a revolutionary. Well, I can do Heinz Maid's thing now. What the fuck? That was 6?
Why, that's...
Stand-up blade is terrible for your skin, but seeing as we're already at it, why don't we chat a bit longer?
Is it... Do I just get more stuff as the game progresses? Do they just get higher? June and I talked for a while.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh, goodness.
The mugginess is my worst enemy. Don't mind the ocean, but being at sea makes my hair 10 times harder to manage.
Sure.
I know exactly what you mean. The salty air makes it so much worse. Hey, Hulkenberg, what do you do with your hair at sea?
Yes.
I find that the sweat built up by swinging a weapon quickly reveals one of concern over such trifling matters. Speaking of, would you care to spar, Juna?
Oh, I don't think so. I'm quite the wrong person for that. In fact, but tell you what, if I find anyone to help comb out these knots, I'll be sure I can find you a sparring partner.
I'm glad that Hulkenberg's like not fangirling a lot.
See, the island is barbaric. I wonder if it'll really be like that.
Probably not, because they're fucking bigots. Alright, where's...
All right, then.
Is anyone else, like... Is there anything else to be done? I can fish. I'll hold off on the fishing for now. I can use the bathroom to increase my luck. Oh, that was the shower, not the bathroom.
All right.
I've got it. Found these cramped sleeping arrangements amusing at first, but novelty wears off fast. I keep hearing things at night too. I don't know what it is. Just finish the game. Who's most illuminated? Assign watchdog or not? But no, it does us both good to sharpen our tactics together. Figured you lot won't be much of use in a fight. Prepare the look. Suppose your former knights are good for more than grandstanding pretentious speeches. Let's read the book. Not really much we can do. A whole section has been struck by two thick lines. A few words scribbled into it. In next to it, my very soul screams. Is this her handwriting? Flipping to the next page reveals a swarm of characters and symbols I've never seen before. Is this a language only Juna herself knows?
All right.
I'm actually curious if I do my courage with someone else.
Come look at this.
Ahoy, you lot ain't going to believe the view I'm seeing outside. I'm in the brakes.
The gauntlet runner halts at a sandy hollow that suddenly arises from the sea. The towering seawall. It is
The
not a
towering
rival
seawall.
but a mass of sand expanding below sea level. There is no sign of a water flow. There are many places in Oceania where the laws of nature fail, but here it is especially evident. The surface drops as though it were gouged out. Still, best not to be distracted by the spectacular. Monsters roam the deep, and tales of people being dragged below are not uncommon.
Incredible!
Wow. Wow, the sea's been split in two, and we're standing on the seafloor. This is what Magala anomalies are capable of. It's the same principle that maintains the water sphere in Braillehaven. But by Jove, this is on a whole other level entirely.
Boy.
The hell? Are you sure about all this? This water ain't about to come down on us, is it?
Hey.
Maybe you better return to the runner.
Nope.
No, I'm fine, really. Someone's got to keep an eye on you lot after all. Look. There's fishes swimming on the wall of the water. I've never seen such shiny fish.
Huh?
Hulkenberg, what are you doing? She wants to eat the fish.
Enough.
You're not thinking of spearfishing through the seawall, are you? I was merely considering how I would secure today's allotment of rations. She eat these weird-looking fish without a second thought. I suspect that weird luminescence is a defense mechanism. They rather together in the depths and shine to ward off predators. So weaklings that they are, they travel together in a group. Who does that remind you of? Must you sling bombs at every opportunity? It's exhausting. Besides, only natural for those lower on the food chain to seek advantages that compensate for weaknesses. I say, those shine skills are working as excellent eyes. Hulkenberg, my girl, be sure to catch some extra. I'll need a few specimens to dissect.
As well.
As you wish. I shall catch enough that we should all dine well. I would rather you didn't. The supplies we receive in town more than meet our needs. Besides, the sky looks ominous. The storm likely approaches.
I see.
I see. If that is the consensus, then let's head back. I feel not a least bit of regret, I assure you.
Let's go.
He's got a point. The seawall might even collapse in the rain. I'd rather not stay to find out.
Catching sight of the unexpected view has brought my wisdom. How much is it going to go by? I think it went by 4. All the other... Okay. Still 4, which is A-okay. Nothing bad about that.
Here.
And here you go, lad. A drawing of the seawall. Made sure that the glowing fish were depicted as true to life as my hands allowed. Decided to keep it as a souvenir for our journey. Give it to Maria as soon as I see her again.
The water sparkling in the setting sun begins to lose
It's
the light shimmer,
stormy!
the confident runner reaches the calm surface.
Ugh.
Yet the day draws to an end, and all are left to wonder how to spend the evening hours.
What terrible rain. Twill be a storm soon enough. Can this vessel withstand it?
It's doing better than me, at least. Suppose we do owe Forden. If only because he handled that sea monster. Closure, etc.
Did we hit a rock out there or something? Back in a mo. I'll go sneak a look outside.
Those fool brothers are still abed, even in this tempest? Bloody Parapus.
Bloody
Almost makes
Parapus.
one envy them.
Right, I heard. You aren't too fond of the Parapus. They both had horrible upbringings, those two. But they really do have kind hearts behind the glares. They've risked their lives for mine countless times. One time, I asked what I could do to repay them, and they came over all red-faced. We'd like to hear you sing, Lady Juna. Your voice is awful pretty, Lady Juna.
Is this a joke to you? You think an outcast Chief is in no position to speak ill of the Paripus?
What? No, I didn't mean...
Bloody hell, how does anyone sleep on this old bucket? You feel that shaking earlier? Huh? Could cut the air in here with a knife. What were you two on about?
Everyone's life stories, I suppose.
Indeed. Talking about how I dislike the Paripus.
You and the rest of the world. Or do you think you're special?
We don't have to keep dancing around it, do we, Del? Why can't we be straight with them? Just come out with it, yeah? Tell him you still ain't sure that stuff with Glottel was on the level.
If even we're suspicious, there's no way Lord Luis hasn't worked it out already. Not that it matters to me, anyway. Still, I had to make sure, see for myself whether Lady Juna is on our side or not.
Come on, you two.
Uh-oh.
Something's out there! Look outside! It's a monster! A great briny beast! Everyone to the deck, quick!
What's happening?
What's happening?
Our prep. Hurry!
What are you waiting for? Once you're prepared, hurry to the deck. Stroll, are you fucking dead? This rocking. I can hardly stand. Ugh, I can't go on like this.
Seriously.
Bloody hell. Can't stand these floating rust buckets. We'll talk later. Just hurry up and do something, will ya?
No way!
What in God's name is that? Didn't they say phone to feed the monster? Yet here it is, cruising through a stormy sea.
What to do?
I don't especially mind the shaking, but all this creaking from the hull can't be good. If we don't do something fast, we'll surely flood.
The sea monster's still about.
Cannot let it damage His Highness's runner.
Hulkenberg! Did he just say His Highness?
You having a laugh?
What's this monster's problem? If Lady Juna gets hurt, it's your neck on the line. Yeah, let me save. Not that it would matter either way, but... Oh, fuck. Did it have a lover?
The hell are you doing? This is supposed to be you helping those in need. Oi, tell!
Now! Hurry!
You alright, Del? You realize this changes nothing. We're still...
Yeah, can we kill this thing first before we argue? Oh, that's a human.
Don't charge straight at it. We've got the arms. We'll clear him out of the way.
Got it. If we don't kill the thing, we're all sunk.
Don't get used to it. Yeah! Come on over there!
Now's our chance!
Peril.
We'll slice up some more of the bastard's legs, stick to the body, and take out what limbs you can. I don't know about you, but I'm not dying today. Let's get this over with.
If this keeps up, the runner's wrecked! Can we get those giant legs off us?
Changing your party in battle. To switch out party members during battle, press L1 to access the order view. Then select party. Switching members consumes one turn icon.
On me, we go together.
God Killer!
This doesn't feel right. Oh, power of kings. Rancor!
I will Magic Seeker! Now let's set it up!
Magic Seeker!
No. Magic Seeker!
Oh, why does this feel? You should be weak to electricity. Yeah, we go.
That's your opening, Captain. This'll be over. Let's do this together. Maybe some... Now for a grand maneuver. Howling wind!
I call upon royal power within!
Yeah, let's increase all our defenses. I think that'll be good to do for now.
Lightning!
Lightning! Oh, I didn't know that you had lightning too. I should have done that before then.
Lightning!
This is just what I need. Burn!
Now I call upon royal power within!
Right on target.
You now accept your fate. Thunder!
You hit their weakness.
Let's fight his power!
Moves, Heisme.
Roar!
I'll probably have to deal with them next turn.
That's your opening, Captain.
Oh, no! Ah, damn it! I need to attack the leg. Fuck!
Sword Master! I'll cut you down! Oh, please!
Assassin! Lightning!
You hit their weakness.
Magic Seeker!
Moves, Heisme.
Lightning!
You hit their weakness. Behold this power. Your opening, Captain. Howling wind.
This might kill the leg. Yep. Okay.
I shall fight Sword Master!
A little easier on us.
Hack and slash!
I think I'll always have those two focus on the legs,
I won't hold back!
while Heisme and myself will focus more on the
Thank you.
the main body.
Raging fire.
shoot, I should have done. I mean, not that it matters, but I should do that. Ow, you bitch.
Please.
Ow.
If we can take out some legs, that'll mean less attacks to deal with, right?
No holding back. Let me rethink this. This calls for one of these.
Time for my grand comeback.
Face me! Lightning!
I'm going to assume that the legs would. Okay, they're not. That kind of sucks.
I owe you.
Much thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, that time was just to get everyone back to speed.
Are you prepared?
That crit.
Tougher than I thought.
Assassin! Thunder!
You hit their weakness.
They won't hold back.
Moves, Heisman.
Roar!
You hit their weakness. This behold this your opening, Captain. Raging
This
fire.
should do. Perfect.
I call upon royal power within.
Let's raise our
Ready for
defense.
anything. Need help.
Quite a boon.
Thank you.
Quite a boon. Yep, definitely gonna have to heal.
Their weakness.
Let's go. We'll do this together. Magic Seeker. We're not out of this yet.
Helpful as ever.
Much thanks.
I might have to use. I'm going to use a second turn to heal too.
Sword Master. I'll cut you down.
Face me! Thunder!
Magic Seeker. We can do this. I owe you.
Quite a boon.
That helped.
We should be good unless.
Ah, it sprouted more legs.
This is...
Highspace been sickened. Cover him. He can't fight at full power like that. Raging fire.
I can slash.
Right on target. Nice one, Stroll.
Lightning!
You hit their weakness.
Come forth, Royal Soul.
Moves,
The
Heisman.
lightning.
You hit their weakness. Smash. That's your opening, Captain.
In Sword Master. I'll cut you down. They die hard.
They dare sicken me? Allow me to use this.
Ow. Oh, damn it.
Let's set it up. Roar!
You hit their weakness. This is just your opening, Captain. Raging
To get rid of that one leg,
I shall
good.
vanquish evil.
If you can get a crit on that leg, that'd be great. Okay, that's
Assassin!
fine.
Thunder!
You hit their weakness.
The Magic Seeker.
Moves, Heisman.
The lightning.
Behold this power. Burn! Stubborn, hey?
Sword Master. I can
Come
slash.
on. No! If I got one more, I would have came back, I'm sure. I'm dead.
Bloody
Captain's down.
Fuck!
Hey,
Not assassin!
wake up! We're still in a fight here. Stroll can't take underestimate me. Someone heal him. This should be good.
Some fight. Are you prepared? I'll cut you down.
Right on target.
I'll use what I must.
Stroll. You hit their weakness.
I'm Magic Seeker.
Moves, Heisman.
We're not out of this
Helpful
yet.
as ever.
This masked dancer. How's this?
I owe you.
Fuck!
Or this'll get ugly. Come on, not like this.
Here.
Someone help! Time for my
You know what?
come back.
We're going to restart the fight.
If this keeps up, the runners rest. Can we get those giant legs off?
Vitus power. Lightning.
You hit their weakness. I'll show you. Opening, Captain. Let's
My
take
thanks.
cool.
Are you prepared? I'll cut you down.
Now accept your fate.
You hit their weakness.
I won't hold back.
Moves, Heisman. Behold this power. Raging fire.
Hack and slash.
Right on target. Nice one, Stroll.
Your fucking random hits are bullshit.
Stroll's badly wounded. Can anyone heal him? If we can take out
power of
that'll mean
kings.
less attacks field, right? Stroll
The
can't
magic
take any more.
seeker.
Someone heal him.
We're not out of this yet.
Helpful as ever.
Much thanks.
That helped. I'll show you.
I shall vanquish evil. This should help.
Quite a boon.
Thank you.
You... Thunder!
Hit their weakness.
Come forth, royal soul.
Heisman.
I owe you.
My thanks.
Thanks.
Please.
Oh, come on. Really? You have to hit Stroll twice?
Watch me. Raging fire.
No holding back. Not done yet.
Okay, that's actually good. Now I'll have him focus on a separate leg.
Behold this power, Captain. Sorry, my mistake.
I'll cut you down.
Okay, heal.
I'll use what I must.
Their weakness.
I won't hold back. We can do this.
Helpful as ever.
Much thanks.
That helped. This is just what I need. Raging fire, stubborn, hey?
Alright,
I
good.
call upon royal power within. Hack and slash.
Right on target. Nice
Assassin!
one, Stroll.
Lightning!
Magic seeker. Roar.
You hit their weakness. I call upon their opening, Captain.
I think maybe be on the safe side. I'll have him. Actually, I'll have Stroll raise our defense again because if... Damn it, I thought we had one more turn with it, but that's fine.
No holding back. Be ready for anything.
My thanks.
Thank you.
Oh, power of kings.
You hit their weakness.
Magic seeker.
Moves, Heisman. Behold this power.
Yeah, you focus on that one now,
My mistake.
Are you prepared?
and you hit that.
Right on target.
Nice.
I'll use what I must. Thunder!
And I'm gonna heal us. I think one of the best. I think I mentioned this before, but I'm pretty sure the best thing this game introduced is the retry function for fights. I think that's probably the best thing it's ever done.
Someone kill him fast. I'll show you.
I call upon royal power within.
Now.
Tougher than I thought.
Assassin!
You missed?
Fuck.
Work on your aim, Heisman.
Well, actually, we're probably all dead.
We've got too many people knocked out here. Gotta get back on track. This'll get ugly.
Fuck you! Bullshit, RNG. Oh, bastard.
Watch out! Someone kill him fast!
This is...
Heisman's in real danger.
Power of
He needs
kings.
healing now. Juna got
Vitus
hit with a
power.
malady. Her abilities are way down.
There we fucking go. Jeez Louise, took 5 fucking years.
I'll strive for greater heights.
I admit, it feels good to get stronger.
Tremble before me!
Ooh.
We overcame it somehow.
I can't believe this! There are still monsters out here! Gordon lied! He lied to everybody!
Either he lied, or he didn't know. Maybe the humans are spreading faster than anyone expected.
Oh, first time we've seen you lot really cut loose. That sure was magic, even with no igniters. Guess that's the kind of power that kills humans. And you can do it too, Lady Juna.
Well, I picked it up from him. You know I've a knack for improvising, love. But we'd never have gotten through this without you two helping us. Thank you.
Of course, my lady.
You too, Fidelio.
Don't mention it. Wouldn't have survived otherwise.
Wait, something's amiss. I still hear water flowing, but it's coming from inside the runner.
Blast! We're dipping awfully low. Getting a bit soggy in here, chums.
Hold on, we're sinking! You've got to be kidding!
Bail the water! You two, help us!
What? You can't just order us. Oh, this bloody rust bucket.
Oh, this bloody rust bucket.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Ooh. That was a long day yesterday, huh? Glad that we lived to see another morning. I'm very happy that we survived and are still afloat. But after bailing all that water out, it seemed that my poor back was a casualty of the incident. You never came through in a... You really came through in a pinch, I must say. It's all thanks to you that my dear girl is well and safe. Must repay those old bones of yours for their sterling service.
You're right.
Too true. Maybe a day off would get those brothers to lighten up a bit too. So how about, darlings? Let's take a day to just relax and watch the ocean. Should arrive at the island tomorrow.
Come on.
I should defeat the monster. So why not thank everyone for their efforts? In times like these, people tend to open up more. Oh, is this where we'll start a social link? So yeah, we're definitely not reading.
All right, then. All right, then.
No, it looks like no social link, but we can maybe talk to someone. I'm still upset that we haven't had Juna's social link started yet. Like, what the fuck? Should have been something that start. Oh, hey, there she is, by the way.
What do you want?
What do you want? I'm trying to guard Juna here. Such a bloody bother. Got something to say, out with it. By his words, he seems a little more open to talk to me.
Leave.
Oh?
I've been there this whole time. Feel like listening to me sing, do you?
Wait a second.
Good timing. There's something I wanted to talk to you about. Do you have a moment spare?
Yeah.
Huh. So I can either talk to people. You know what? I'm actually gonna go talk to the brother here. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll save and maybe I'll save and see if anything like of a specific thing would come out of him.
What do you want?
Fine, but only for a bit. Like you'd shut out if I said no.
What do you want?
So, what do you even want? Trying to get close to me, you're wasting your time. Why is that? Why is that? You're an open book, mate. You just want to win us over. Well, fine. Suppose I could use this opportunity too. See, I've got one warning for you.
A word of warning.
If you try anything funny with Lady Juna, I'll make you regret being born. Seems like Fidelio doesn't trust me at all. I'd remember that if I were you. You done talking? What? Do you think I was going to thank you for yesterday? Not at all.
No.
Not at all. Hardly makes a difference if I live or die anyway.
Seriously.
Well, it's true that you end up being the one to save Lady Juna and protected Basilio. For that, at least, thank you.
Well?
No matter what your agenda is. You really don't trust me, do you? Of course I don't. That's why I got this far in the world. Especially looking out for our Basilio, the dunce. Everything is a threat. Well, that's a debt. Think what you want about me, but I've got me own code. I'll return the favor before long.
Leave?
But don't get it twisted, yeah? That's the end of this conversation. I'm not out here to stand around chatting with the likes of you. Ah, shite. Lose my damn mind out here. Whatever. Here. Now bugger off. Handmade flute. Saw a Pappas peddler in Braillehaven selling souvenirs. Bought this on a whim. Gave me this whole story about how its sound wards off evil. Not planning on dying out here with you idiots. It's just for peace of mind. But it's better than nothing. We'll be out of encampment soon. I'll have your ear. Your ship rocks like a bucket in a storm. Tell that clumsy driver of yours if he doesn't shape up, I'll throw him overboard and settle it myself. I'm dead serious, like. Alright. Oh, curious what this item is that he gave me.
The clear surface gives way to the glassy ink of darkness. The gauntlet runner reaches a remote island. The party gets a good night's rest, grateful for the still land that does not sway them at its whims.
What to pick?
So our arrival's tomorrow. We're finally done spending our nights at sea. I might read the book tonight. Unless one of these other people gives me something more. Oh, I'm at 18.
All right, then.
It seems like it's just the imagination, so... Yeah, I'll finish the book, because then maybe I'll be able to hang out with someone. Come on. Don't much like to see at night. It's not knowing which ways the waves are coming from, and when I think about accidentally falling in... Ugh. Oh, what is that item that he gave me? I assume it's an accessory. All stats plus 5. That's actually really good. And this should finish up her book, so... And I think I'll get 2 boosts, right? So my courage will probably increase. Clusters of cryptic phrases. Hand-drawn illustrations span the pages. On one side, the world. On the other, a heart. In between, a song connects them. Seems she tried drawing this one. Next is the depiction of an enormous woman embracing the entire world, smiling. Is this supposed to represent something?
All right.
There's a 5. With that, I finished the book. I feel like my understanding of the world has deepened.
All right.
Another 5. Not quite.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Courage or wisdom will be the thing I'll do, depending on who is available for me at the daytime here.
Luis has sent an emissary to Verga Island.
As reported by a crier. It's the Elda boy who brought Joanna to the judging.
So he stands with Luis then. No doubt he seeks Dracodius.
A gambit to steal the public's gaze, perhaps. Taking a prize from the only land beyond the church's reach. Laughable. The reason we leave those barbarians alone is that we've nothing to gain from them. Your Eminence?
Merely a passing thought.
Let him chase the lance. It changes nothing. With the dawn of Saints' Day, your Eminence's authority will be unshakable as the mountains.
As long as we tell the public that these divine relics truly originated in Sanctism, yes, that should do. The candidates gathered at the Saints' Day Festival will be under the protection of the King's magic. Some of them may use that as a shield to sow violence and discord.
I am aware, Your Eminence. Please, leave everything to your humble servant.
Oh-ho!
And so, our long sojourn at sea will come to an end today. We should arrive around noontime, but we must make preparations to berth beforehand. Seems like the weather will be hot and humid. I'd like to hope we could just pop in, grab the lance, and pop right back out. I'd be lying if I said I didn't wish the same, but we'd best prepare for a long stay. The island's infamously insular and closed off. Our welcome will not be a warm one.
Then...
maybe we should take a nice cold shower before we arrive. Don't even know if we'll be in real inns there for us to stay in.
Narrowly escaping the threat of
Yay.
the sea monster, the party rides the currents of the inland sea to their destination, Verga Island. Verga is a word given to the island by the mainland, meaning uncivilized. But its inhabitants give this name no purchase. Put another way, we are trespassers from a country that has unilaterally regarded the islanders as heretics. To forget this is to invite pointless conflict, as though it knows it is unwelcome. The Gauntlet Runner glides silently onto the island's less populated rear shore.
I can't take this heat. It's enough to cook a man alive.
All my ear fur is stuck together.
Do we really have to go this way? There was a beautiful beach just over there.
Chin up now, milady. Easy to get a good backstab when you're coming up behind him, see?
There will be no stabbing, back or otherwise. Honestly.
It's at least true that coming at them head-on would only alarm them. First, we need to find out where this lance is.
You can bet the runner won't be spotted here, eh? Got the wide ocean on all sides. The old girl's not exactly unscathed from the beastie's clutches, so I'll stay back for a spot of repairs. Good luck on the lance hunt, what?
Who's there? Are you from
Hello?
outside? What's wrong?
I thought I heard a voice.
A voice? Whose?
All that salt air gets your head. Our chances out here already aren't looking too good.
So, how do we find this lance?
Ideally, we'd blend in with the locals, gather information. But if they really are all Mustari, that might be a bit tricky. Let's see. To start with, we could try staying hidden and observing the village from afar.
Sounds like a right hustle. How many days would you have us playing hide and seek?
Fair point. How long can we actually stay on this island?
Well, given the deadline for arriving in Altabury, it would be best to get the lance and leave by September the 5th.
The sooner we're out of here, the better. Let's go.
Hey, does this place look familiar to you?
We may be a bit lost.
You're kidding! We can't afford to get lost on some godforsaken island! This is a disaster!
Godforsaken island?
Sweating through my outfit! And these weird bugs. I've had enough!
What I give for a snack and a cold tub to dunk me head in.
Need you voice every little complaint? You are not the only ones enduring this trek.
Quiet a moment. Running water nearby. Sounds like an open space. Could be a natural spring of some kind.
What? Really? Let's head that way.
Phew. I suppose we might as well if we're lost.
Whoa!
Woo!
It's drinkable. Much clearer than the capital's water, too.
Oh, brilliant. I could use a dip to get the salt off me.
On.
Who are you? Can you hear me? Then surely you must be a messenger of the Dragon God.
Is something amiss?
I'm imagining things.
Oh. Hello.
Could it be a villager?
You must be the...
Priestess!
Hey, Del. Let's go.
Mainlanders! You're not of this island!
Wait, listen!
Seize them!
Oh. Shit!
Behave yourselves. Now, you're a candidate for the throne, are you not? He had to steal Dracodias, no doubt. And not content with that, you befouled the priestess's cleansing pool. We need hear nothing further. You shall all be executed.
Fastest trial I've had.
Calm down.
Fastest
First
trial
off,
I've had.
you can't kill a candidate. Have you not heard of the king's magic?
You beg for your life in vain, wretch.
Hail, I'm told the priestess is ready.
Accept your fate. You're not getting out either way.
What do we do now?
It seems the brothers have fled. Perhaps they've gone to report to Neurus.
I doubt it. Those thugs are here for the lance alone. They care nothing for us.
We can work with that. Can't return without the lance anyway. But I'd rather see if we can break ourselves out, instead of counting on them to save us.
By the way, anyone else find it strange that they recognized a candidate at a glance? I wasn't expecting news to travel this far.
They probably have a rock of
Probably
their
my
own.
fault, I'm afraid. They had a lot of questions, and they weren't gentle about asking.
What the hell?
Fancy meeting you here.
How'd you get here? How did you get here before us?
I was hoping the word of the Crown Theocracy might be worth something here. Turns out, they prefer chains to questions.
But why are you here?
Why else? I heard some helpless, boneheaded twit of a candidate crossed the waters to Verga Island, so I naturally had to follow. I'd thought stowing away on that Mustari candidate ship might get me safely on the island, and, well...
I thought he left before we did.
Helpless twit. This is ridiculous. Why would a crier go to such lengths anyway?
Seemed as good an opportunity as any. I wanted a peek behind the Sanctus curtain, see what the truth really is. For now, we may as well be patient.
You'll have your opening soon enough. The people here, well, you'll find they aren't as monolithic as they'd like.
Ooh, I like I like this village.
Have you heard? The Sanctus Church has ordered its adherents to seize all divine relics.
Those zealots go too far. Surely this must be the reason for the Dragon God's wrath.
Don't be alarmed, everyone.
Oh, hey.
Please remain calm. Master Adeni, there are trespassers upon our island, from ships other than the trade vessels. But we have already captured them. Reportedly, one is a candidate, and one is a crier from the Sanctus Church. They seek Dracodios, the lance of the Dragon God. Until now, the Church has hesitated to intrude in our homeland. We can only assume they are making their move.
I knew it. They think they're untouchable. No offense is beneath them.
That damned Borden. He's not just after our relics. He would silence us forever.
Master Adeni, put them to death! Let us see justice served!
Wait! Our captives have done nothing to hurt any of the islanders.
Why do you hesitate? If they would pervert our dearest beliefs, then they deserve only to be sacrificed. Our livestock are all maddened by disease, our seas are infested with grotesque horrors, and now even our fields lie dead and fallow. The Dragon God must be appeased, else we shall never survive.
There must be a messenger, or I can hear the Dragon God, so...
It has been our way since time immemorial. When disaster strikes, we offer a sacrifice to the Dragon God that he might ease our woes. It is the most basic of our teachings.
Everyone calm down. All this talk of justice, of sacrifice...
Master Adeni, would you see us repeat the tragedy of the past? With all respect, you abandoned your chase for the throne. You returned to your rightful home. Surely you have accepted that our traditions are the only way. Because of your indecision. Because you faltered in your faith to the Dragon God. Your father and mother both.
I will have silence.
Master Adeni, please. The sacrifice. We cannot simply suffer in silence.
My brother, do not fear.
Oh, hey!
I have just purified myself for the spring. I'm ready to serve as our people's sacrifice.
Yufa.
I am a priestess. I have known from birth that my life's greatest impact would be as an offering to the Dragon God. Indeed, it brings me great pride. I can serve my village in a way the priestesses in times of peace could not. If our island might be saved, I will gladly give my life for it.
Oh, bless you, Priestess Yufa. We will not forget your sacrifice.
This will surely appease the Dragon God. You are our last hope. Priestess Yufa, our salvation, our future.
Prepare the ship. I will accompany her to the altar in the Dragon Temple, where Dracodios rests.
You catch that? The Dragon Temple. Sounds like that's where we'll find our lads.
I did a bit of reading on Verga Island once. Army reports say it's surrounded by an archipelago, otherwise uninhabited. And one of them islands is nothing but a massive temple.
Not another soul on them. Strange lot, these pagans. Gotta be bloody stupid to build your big important temple out where nobody can get to it.
Could be. Or maybe they weren't the ones who built it. Either way, we'll need a ship.
Sounds like we better hurry and bail our new crewmates out. All this stink in the square probably means less guards on duty.
Ugh.
Come on, Del, we can't leave him high and dry. The fair lady Juna likes him, don't she?
And the fair lady's the only one we have to rescue.
Awful cold, Del.
Not getting attached now, are you? You knew going in they might be our traitors. Look, you want to work together, then let me do the thinking, right? I've got all this under control. Oh.
Hey, Del, you're not still hurting from the sea battle, are you?
I'm fine. We'll wait till nightfall. Shadowy business, all this.
Shadowy business, all this.
Lady Juna. Let's get those bindings off. Easy does it now. Calm down, you amateurs.
Sup?
Oh, thanks. I'd hoped you'd come back for us.
We know where the lance is. Let's move.
Wait, aren't you going to untie the others?
We're your bodyguards, not theirs.
What? Since when do you follow orders to the letter?
I've already told you we can't trust these people, and now it's clear we can't even trust them to protect you.
He did a fine enough job saving your life out at sea.
Del!
He's one of us now. Lord Luis gave him direct personal orders, and you'd still leave him to die. I promised Lord Luis I'd keep an eye on him too. If you get him killed, I'm the one who's failed.
Hear, hear. 3 appropriately stealthy cheers for cooperation. And I'd be very much obliged if some generous spirit could get me untied too.
Ugh. Better to let a church leech rot. You're annoying, and you talk too much.
Haha, I get that a lot. Funny thing though, I get more chatty the more distress I'm in, and I'm quite beside myself here.
We could just shut him up permanently.
No, Del. You don't want to leave a mess. If things get dicey,
You don't want to leave a
got some
mess.
shields at the least, eh? Gonna need all the manpower we can get if we want that lance.
Is the lance somewhere dangerous?
Well, about that. Turns out this dragon god might be a bit more real than we thought. And more bent out of shape.
They're sacrificing some village lass to it, and the crowd was scared stiff besides. We can't rule out that this dragon's more than a folktale.
So we're to face a dragon? Well, that's just lovely. Untie everyone this instant. Or do you fancy better chances with fewer swords?
Oh, fine, I get it. Just give me a second. Oi, kid. Don't make me regret this.
You won't.
Count on it. Cheeky one, aren't you? Just don't get yourself killed, pup.
You're the
Fine,
pup.
Just get over here and I'll let you loose. Oh, you're going last.
You're going last.
Considering the size of the island, there's only the one settlement. The chief's young, too, goes by Edeni or something.
Edeni? Was he not the Mastari candidate we met before? I'd no idea he was this island's ruler.
He and the sacrificial maiden are headed for the temple on one of the deserted islands. That's where we find the lance. Oh, and the girl marked for death is his sister.
His own sister?
Something about appeasing the dragon god's anger. All these islanders worship it, and they say the calamities come from its fury.
Is that true?
Course not. Just don't know whether all this superstition is rooted around an actual dragon or a made-up one.
Fair point. I'm curious about this Draco Dios being a divine relic myself. If it was found in that temple, then the temple's probably an ancient ruin. Might be the perfect den for a dragon.
Should this creature exist, mortal sacrifice is beyond all reason. No torment is worth taking an innocent life for.
Oh, that's rich from a fallen knight. You think nobody makes sacrifices out there in the real world? Or is all that below you, eh? You ask me, I say at least these people are doing what needs to be done.
Huh, fair enough. Though it would seem beyond the pale, it is not our scale of morality that measures them.
Yet I refuse to stand idly by while innocent lives are at stake.
Who cares about what they do with their lives? We're here for the lance. Got enough problems without you trying to fix theirs.
These people offer up their very lives for peace. They'd only ever told me these lands were wild and uncivilized, but it's like seeing sanctism reflected in a mirror. We'll get the spear, of course, but we won't let anyone die. That should be good enough. We've been saying it since the beginning. We help anyone in need, no exceptions. Right, my friend?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
That settles it.
Indeed. 'Tis the path we've chosen. Let us withdraw to the Sea Runner first. It shall bear us across the waters to this temple island.
Go on. Give them a chance.
Please, help my sister.
Wait, he's...
Please help my sister Yufa. The temple full of Magla.
Pull yourself together, man. He's barely breathing.
Did he just say Magla? I wonder what happened.
We need to get him to the Gauntlet Runner. No, it is too deep a wound for its capabilities. To the village, then.
What? Are you mad? You just broke yourselves out of that damn place.
We cannot leave him to die.
I don't understand you lot.
No, this could work out for us. He's the island's chief, right? If we save his life, the whole village might come around on us.
What are you talking about? We already know where the lance is. All we have to do now is take it.
And how about this? I'll follow him because I'm assigned to keep an eye on him. And you have to keep an eye on me because you're my bodyguards, right?
Fine. Be my guest. But if it comes down to you or the lance, you know I'll have to take the lance. Whatever happens, I can't trust anyone but my family. And my Lord Luis.
Well, Batlin, looks like you'll have to repay the favor a bit earlier than expected. Go tell Neurus what's going on. To be honest, it's possible we won't make it back.
Getting a bit messy, this. Not that I mind. Consider the favor returned. The Gauntlet Runner's just further down, right?
Yeah, it's down there
Right.
somewhere.
We'll carry this man back to the village. Give me a hand.
Where am I?
Chief!
I'm still alive.
You're in one of my spare rooms at the inn.
You see, these people brought you here.
Wonders never cease.
Aye.
It's you. But you were being hunted. How did you manage to return safely?
2 of my companions acted as decoys to draw the soldiers away. That was all it took for us to sneak in.
Chief, what happened? Where is your sister?
We made it to the temple, but the air was thick with Magla. Some of the island's beasts have turned feral.
You mean the melancholia set in?
They made short work of our guards. Yufa and I were separated. I was the only one who fled to the sea.
My word. Then we need to gather more troops. If we don't act, the ritual...
No. Our soldiers cannot stand against those horrors. We'd only be sending more to their deaths.
But...
Then we can do the honors. We've our own reasons to see the lance. And such monsters do not frighten us. But there's something I need to ask you first. Assuming we find your sister, what would you have us do with her? Are we ensuring you complete the sacrificial ritual? Or are we bringing her back?
Please, bring her home. When we left for the Temple Island, I'd intended to let Yufa escape. But when I saw no fear or hesitation in her eyes, I faltered. That's when I realized. It's not just the fate of the island that we've placed on her shoulders. She's been trying to bear all our fears and anxieties. Her life is in your hands. Even if her sacrifice would save us, I don't care. Please, save her from the curse we've placed on her.
Honestly?
Well said. Spoken like a true leader.
I could see her being a party member. The priestess, his sister, she could be a party member.
Leave it to us.
Be interested.
I pledge we will see her safely returned. You've no objections, I trust, Captain?
No objections.
Yes. Let's get her back.
Right. We're not in the business of abandoning people.
Right. We'll save your sister. In return, though, would you be willing to lend us Dracodios?
So be it.
What? That is the very symbol of our faith.
If they've the strength to overcome the Temple's trials, then they could have already taken the lance for themselves. Yet still they seek permission. I trust them. It seems like they really do believe in what they say.
Yeah, he'll be alright.
They're not like us. They're outsiders.
It doesn't matter what tribe they are. They are people just like us. If the race on the mainland taught me anything, It's that.
Wait, it'll take more than a day to save her, right? Not to be morbid, but will your sister survive that long?
She knows those halls better than I do. If she's found a safe enough chamber, she can stay out of sight. And I made sure to bring food to the temple when we left. She could survive for even 4 weeks. Yufa is a priestess. She knows her life is too valuable to the ritual not to keep going. Your offenses will be pardoned. Anything you need, I'll try to provide. So please, save Yufa.
Well, glad we talked our way out of being thrown back in a cell. This place is rather cozy.
I will say this is probably the most looking, the
To be free
best
of the
looking place
bugs
we've
is
ever
its
stayed
own
at.
comfort.
Wait, weren't you staying in Brylehaven? What kind of rundown hovels do you board in?
Finally, we may come and go as we please. Even if we must bow to Luis's whim, we need not draw the same ire.
I know, right? But lifting the prince's curse will only be the beginning. The public has to recognize him as the rightful king too.
Considering the road ahead, it might do to help as many people as we can while we hunt the Lance. And ideally, keep the other candidates in check too.
All done with negotiations, are you?
I don't know what we'd do without you. It's amazing how you can lead those guards on such a long chase and turn up none the worse for wear.
No one alive can catch a couple of platypus lads in the woods.
Our job's to get the lance. I assume that hasn't changed? Then nothing else matters.
Well then, let's lay out our situation. Our destination is the Dragon Temple, built on a nearby deserted island. Once there, we search the temple for the divine relic, Dracodios. And while we're in there, we'll also be looking for the village priestess, Yufa.
The hell we will. I thought we made it clear we were here for the lance.
According to Edeni, the Lance's actual place in the temple is a close-guarded secret, known only to the priestess herself.
Never simple, is it?
We've got 2 problems to worry about. Firstly, by now, the temple's positively awash with melancholia. We should expect monsters, and lots of them. And secondly, there is a possibility that this dragon god of theirs is an actual living, and therefore angry. dragon.
Hope we don't have a battle like that ahead of us. But we'd better make sure we don't lose if we do.
And be quick about it, yeah? If you miss your deadline, Lord Luis will assume you're all traitors.
That puts our deadline in 17 days. Beyond that, we can't say if the priestess would survive.
Your pardon? You all, you're going to save Priestess Yufa?
Wouldn't have to if you hadn't sent her to die.
Yes, I know. You're exactly right. But you have to understand, not everyone here wanted sacrifice.
It makes
See
sense.
A girl her age going willingly to die. She's as young as my own child. It's not right. So please.
We will see the girl safely home. You have our word.
It's a strange irony. We came only for the lance, but even that pursuit has earned us a chance to save a life.
Hardly familiar. You sought me intent on capture, and instead convinced me to join you. You have a knack for opening doors others have closed.
Well, let's get some rest for tomorrow. Getting lost in the wild and captured by soldiers really takes it out of you.
That's true.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I wonder what kind of place the Dragon Temple is.
We've got to prep.
Let's stock up what we need here on the island first. You ready? The Gallimard is on the eastern beach of the island.
But what's going on?
Varga Island, the Dragon Temple. Fall of the Mage Academy. An armed conflict several years ago when the Royal Mage Academy located in northern Ontario was forcibly closed by the combination forces of the state army and the Crown Theocracy's monk army. Records indicate the casualties involved were equivalent to a small-scale war. The official reason given for mobilizing against the academy was that their research endeavors had crossed into outright sedation, including seeking to tame a dragon without the kingdom's authorization. In truth, the incident was orchestrated by Forden, who sought to keep the dogma, historical accounts, and igniters of the crown theocracy from being undermined by advanced magical research. The infamously dire number of casualties was not actually a product of armed combat, but casualties by the thoughtlessness destruction of the artifices under research, which drove the dragon there to an indiscriminate rampage. Ultimately, the increment proved wholly self-destructive on both sides. Because of the Parapist's involvement in the loss of his son, Heismay sometimes unknowingly turns his prejudices against the Magnus brothers, who are unrelated to innocence. He himself is troubled by these thoughts he feels he has no control over. That's right. I was like, why does he hate the Parapist? I was like, oh, that's why. He hates the Parapist because of what happened with that, which makes sense. Yeah, I want to know about these divine relics. Ancient relics with the power of similar to igniters. They are passed down within indigenous communities with distinct religious beliefs apart from sancticism. According to the Crown Theocracy, they are called divine relics because they are treasured as religious objects representing the ancient divinity. But Juno says the truth is hardly so simple.
I hear you saved our chief's life.
But I offer you my thanks. But let that be the last time you interfere with our business. Island matters should be resolved by island people.
What can I do for you?
Welcome, travelers. As per our chief's request, you will find rest whenever you need it. Ooh, I like their doors, how they open, too. Well, here's the tavern. But before I go there, let me see if there's, like...
All right, then.
Let me just look at the places here.
Beg your pardon?
If you've been able to find your way around the island, I'd say it wasn't built with outsiders in mind, you see. If you climb the ladder behind me, you'll find an equipment shop and a general store. If they'll be of any help to you, feel free to visit them.
Yes.
Oi!
It is a nice view, I will say that.
Did you see it?
I won't be forgiving that. Really now?
Let's go.
Welcome.
Now then.
If I may.
Fairies on the island. Huh.
Hello there.
Hello.
Come on! Hey, mister!
How does this thing move exactly? No, never mind. I think I got caught down exile again in the F full.
Such a sky Really now? I won't be forgiving that anytime soon.
Pushing now. Here's Leaf of Light Seed. Sure.
What do you want to do?
Well, isn't that... Leave me alone, will ya? What's up?
Hey, mister!
You!
Hey, mister!
Hi, mister.
Oh, it's you!
Oh, okay. So I definitely need my wisdom higher for that too.
What'll it be?
Do you sell? Of course you don't. Why does no one ever sell the salts? Might have to look up where to find that shit. It's bugging me non-stop that I haven't found anyone that has that.
Excuse me?
What's in here, fellas?
Really now?
Ah, it's the prison.
This place.
Was there someone over there? No, there wasn't. Okay, I thought there was. Okay. I just want to continue exploring just a little bit more. Then I'll probably end it here. Hello. Oh, it's the chief.
Yes.
Think we'll make it?
He could be a party member too. I mean, both could. Either him or his sister could be party members, and I would not.
Unstinking believable.
Yeah.
Just can't stand it.
All right, let's check.
What have we got here?
Then probably okay. Ooh, that could be good. I might want to wait until a sale though before I like buy anything. It's already 20% off, but I might as well do that. Full Moon Robe greatly increases evasion against dark, but can only be Masked Dancer, Healer, and Mage.
Beg pardon?
Interesting.
I beg your pardon.
Frostbite, not excited about that.
Hello.
Whew. I think there's one more ladder that we can climb up.
Stop!
Ooh.
Just can't stand it. Well now, what are we on about?
All right. Okay, guys, I think that is gonna do it for this part of Let's Play Metaphor. Definitely a long one, but not as long as some of the other parts I've had before. But in the next part, guys, we'll probably be making our way to the Dragon Temple, since that seems like we can't really do anything else. I can't
Where to?
fast travel anywhere else right now anyway, so there's really not much I can do, so I might as well just keep going on to the Dragon Temple. So thank you all so much for watching this video. Guys, if you liked the video, please give the like button a click. And comment down below, check about the video. Didn't like about the video, and let me know, guys, what you think about the Gauntlet Runner running at sea, and of course, us meeting with the Mistari people. That's very interesting. So yeah, very curious as to everything going on. Like, I'm curious as to what will happen when we get the Divine Relic and such. So, yeah. And as always, guys, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a beat. As kind of make sure too. It's in the description below. As well as follow me on Twitter. Both of my main Twitter, the RBG Kim Twitter, are in there too. Thank you all so much for watching once again. And I'll see you all next time.